Hey, good afternoon, everyone. This is Julie. It is 2:56 p.m. on September 29th. Market is just about ready to close. I thought we would do a recap real quick of what's happening in the markets. Crude was the leader to the upside. It rallied up to the yesterday 127, just above the R1 on the 24/7 data, and not as big of a push out that I was expecting, given the Fibonacci retracement was very shallow to 23.6. I still think there's some more upside potential to this that we will probably get tomorrow in this market, but the trading was very muted. The open was extremely muted and just almost like it did not have a pulse. I've never seen anything like it at all. And we went sideways uh, until 10 a.m. So from 8 to 10, it was 2 hours of sideways chop. So every time you tried to get something going, it did not work out. And as you see, the direction guide was kind of hollow until we got past that yesterday high, and then we started working higher. So a late breakout after the London close. So here it is on the shorter time frame. You can see where we got an initial just sort of do nothing, kind of come back towards the volatility lower VWAP band, and it then crossed up, and I thought we were going to have our breakout here, but it came back to VWAP and then just walked sideways, like I said, for 2 hours, and then it finally broke out. So on the breakout, it did take off. So that was nice. That was a nice move up, but that was it. It was over. So from 10 to 11, so an hour and a half move up and then down and sideways. So not much of a move for crude for sure, as far as a range expansion opportunity, just 1%, shorter range than it normally is. So we will see what happens tomorrow in this market. On the flip side, we've got some leaders to the downside was the E-mini, and that market was selling off nicely today. Let's take a look real quick, pull that chart up. And we are squarely in a weekly daily 60-15 to the downside with the YM following, and NASDAQ the only one with the weekly still showing. And again, a big flush down. We had a run up overnight to Globex, and then just a continual down move. It sort of took its time to get out of the gate, and then at noon it really flushed down. So we can expect some more downward pressure in this market going into tomorrow's session. I'll be looking to trade this to the downside. Let's look at the shorter time frame. Caught the open right here, 8:30, moved up, checked the yesterday high, and that was as far as she got. Went back and tapped it, double tested it, and then the market, kept falling, just sweetly falling down after that. So here are our inflections short for the moves, for the entries on the template. And again, I use my River of Gold and VWAP as guideposts for me. These are not included in the template. They're extra, but they sure do help. You can use whatever you've got as a guideline. I don't have signals tied to these. If I did put signals on them, I would increase the price of the template and include it in the package, but signals are not tied to these. You can visualize trades at these locations and make a decision and use them as pivots. People use the VWAP as a pivot. If price is trading below the VWAP, you want to look for shorts, and I just add my river of gold to it and require my shorts to be below that also, short or long. So when you get a lower low at a level but a higher low on momentum, as you see here, that means that price is going to revert to the mean, and that's what it does. It goes back to the VWAP or another support resistance level. So always watch your momentum indicator, and here we are going into the close. So we're at 3 o'clock. Price is just stalling sort of on its lows, falling on yesterday low. So definitely to the downside, I would say, in the E-mini. Crude moving up off of the OPEC announcement, and the rest of the market selling off. So we'll try to find some trend continuation moves in the market tomorrow in the trade room, and hope you had a nice day today. I was a little bit frustrated, got caught in a couple of trades trying to get out of a breakout too soon in that crude. So just got to be pull back, patient, and wait for those moves. Thank you so much. I'll have a blessed day, and we'll see you tomorrow.